So today is April 16th, 2023. We are at the property again to show the condition of the property. You can see this area is where they cleared for whatever reason without our permission. So they made a mess here, then all along the driveway. You can see the ruts already, and this road is barely used after they fixed it, quote unquote. Then over here too, this is where they actually cut down the trees, made it themselves the driveway, so they don't have to use ours. Because they know the driveway is not going to hold out for long. So now if you look at it over here, this place stays flooded, so the whole driveway is literally just soaking in water. Now you can see all the water on both sides of the driveway. They do not drain, so they just stay here because they never bother to make a drainage. Wow. Okay, so now if you see over here, you see how deep the ruts are. I made a box. This one is 4 by 6, 6 by 4 by 3, because the depth perception is kind of weird when you take videos, so I can show you guys how deep this is. So that's over 3.5 inches tall, the box. So you can see, how deep this rut is. Then how wide. This is 6 inches. So that's like 12 inches wide. Over here as well, you can put a box in there. So that's over here. That's over 3 inches deep. And over here, of course, you can tell, because that's pretty deep too. And this is not even the worst part. And over here, this side is really deep too. That's you see that? That's probably like 5 inches. If I have to guess, let me do it this way. Yeah, that's 5 inches deep. Okay, then the width is probably like 15 inches almost. Over here is even worse. Like, let's see. So it's over 6 inches deep. Then the width is up over 12, probably 15 too. It's all along, all the way. Then over this side too, like here is really deep. Yeah, that's like over 6 inches. If you look at this way, yeah, that's definitely 6 inches. Then the width is, almost like it's over probably 15 inches. So it's all along this whole area. Like over here, you can probably tell. They just, fixed this driveway not long. But since they never compact anything, that's what happens. Look at that. Yeah, it's all the way. The problem with this is, you can see they cleared all the trees and the stuff behind it. Right? They've been driving on this. Now if you see this tree here, could fall any time, but they left there for us to handle later. So, you know, that's an issue. All right, so this looks like a mess already. And so is that section. That's where they drive to along the driveway, because, you know, they don't want to mess it up, because they know this will happen. You have a puddle over here already, so I can't really put the box down because it's gonna make it wet. But here is another big rut along there. Yeah, that's like 3 inches. Like, you know, they size the middle. That's how deep this is. So it's all along the new driveway. I mean, this is not acceptable. Okay, you see this area is being soaking in water. When they first, you know, try to fix the driveway, they pump the water out. But once it starts to rain, this is what you get. They cannot expect us to constantly, you know, pump water out every time it rains. If you see this big pile of trees, the branches, that's where the original driveways they made. But the problem was they made it at the wrong, you know, spot. So they had to block this one off, then build another one from there, because the commissioner did not approve this one. So I don't know why, you know, they even started over there, but that's what that's about. Okay, so that's the mess along the driveway. By the way, for the driveway, we wanted 20 feet wide, you know, from very beginning, because we told them we have 18-wheelers and all that to come in to deliver stuff or to even move in. But for whatever reason, they only put a 10 feet wide on the estimate. We have emails, texts from back and forth regarding that, you know, asking them why it's not 20 feet wide like we asked them to. So that's an issue. One of the issues that, you know, why we say they misled us into buying this property, because they want to sell us a trailer. You see all the water along the driveway? Yeah, that's where they've been driving their trucks and vehicles. So if we knew, you know, the estimate for 20 inch wide will be way much higher, we're probably not even going to buy this property because it's over our budget. So we're just going to pass on. But, you know, since they want to sell us the trailer that's been sitting there, and I guess they were, you know, intentionally messing with the estimate. So this area is where they dug a huge swimming pool size hole, then they backfill later. So that's the area where I almost lost one of my boots. So I'm not gonna go walk there because, you know, that's a safety hazard. I could sink down any. Whoa, what happened here? Sink down any minute. You see here, that's a huge deep rut. That's about 3 inches deep. And over there too, you can tell. But what happened here? Huh. It's like somebody was driving on this way with some kind of almost like a tractor or something. That's definitely not us. So that's weird. Almost like somebody drove in there. This was not here 2 days ago. Yeah, it looks like some kind of utility vehicle, like a tractor, that kind of thing. So I'm not sure if they were trying to grade it or what happened here, but you know, that's strange. So yeah, so you can see water almost everywhere. Just the vegetation grow out, you know, it's kind of hard to see, but it's in there. And I really don't want to go in there because, you know, there might be a snake somewhere. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. But you can definitely see all the water. And we have fish in here, by the way. This side too. It's all water. So it's not usable. You can't even mow it. You know, they stay flooded, literally. Yes, they never made a drainage for the property so those water can drain out. Matter of fact, if you look at this way, this goes through all the way to the road. The ditches along the road actually have water coming in to our property because, you know, we lost so much soil on our property due to erosion. So when it starts to rain, yeah, all the water from the side of the road comes to our property. So that's why this area is always wet. So then you have the well. Then the issue with that is, you know, you see those standing water. When it rains, it's almost all the way to here. You can see there's still some water left in that little ditch. So, you know, I'm worried about contamination because when you have, you know, water like this, just pooling around your water well, I am not sure if, you know, that's how it's supposed to be. And it looks like they fixed it. Since they taped over everything, I can't really tell. So I'm just gonna, you know, go ahead, give them the benefit of the doubt, even though maybe we shouldn't. Yeah. Okay, so just look at the water meter first. So 54 kilowatt. So 2 days ago was 26. I don't know if they actually came like yesterday to work on the property or not. That might be because from the tracks where they messed up the road. So that might be what happened. They probably were working on here. Okay, so now if you look at the sidings, well, that one just, you know, we've been having this issue since the very beginning. I'll try to tell them, look, almost the whole starter strip on this side is not nailed to anything. So all those siding panels, they just literally just hanging there. So when we have a hurricane, whatever, this is not going to be able to make it. So this is exactly what it was. Oh, actually you see the crack? Yeah, those started to show. Not to mention, you know, all those erosions, because those are literally just sand. Like those, they're just sand. It's not soil or anything, it's just sand. So, you know, that's a first for me. You know, I didn't know people use like sand to backfill. And they started strip too. You see how long that is? Yeah. There's no nail to it. You know, the literally just like hang there. Like the whole side is like that. Yeah, like this side, you know, barely, you see, like barely any nail to this side too. I can literally just pull off. There's like only 2 nails holding the whole strip. So keep in mind, you know, they didn't mention any of those in the FHA inspection. So like even if the nail to it, like this side, you see the notch for the siding is actually behind the skirting panel. So there's no way this first panel gonna be able to notch anything to begin with, even if it had a nail, you know, on it. So so that's that one. Then this side, that's the front side of the trailer. So, you know, we realized, you see that crack? Yeah, because they stapled that thing way too hard, like they didn't leave any space. So, like the whole strip have nothing but cracks. Like that one too, the cracks there. Like you see that cracked, that one's cracked, that one is cracked. That one is cracked. You know, then you have a huge gap. That's like probably 3 or 4 inches right here. Then that one is cracked. Then, you know, let's see. Then that's cracked, that's cracked. We have a bee. A huge one there. Oh no, that's a hornet.
Yeah, there's some hornet over here too.
So that's a hornet. I hope they didn't make a room underneath already. Yeah. Well, okay, let's try to go around it. So you can see that crack starts to appear. That's how it happened. Then they get bigger and bigger. Then over here, ooh.
They will sting.
I know.
He's buzzing around you, be careful.
Over here, you can see how big the gap is between those 2 panels right here. And this one is not attached to anything because, you know, you install like way too low, or I don't know if it's nailed to those strips, but this one is loose too. It's not attached to anything. So, you know, we can see some of those are cracked too. Like that's definitely cracked. You know.
Watch that wasp.
Yeah, and stay away from that thing.
The bigger thing is on that side, babe, if you want to uncover the log.
It's all over this area.
There's another hornet on that side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder why. Wonder if they made a nest. Like pieces like this is extremely easy to come off.
Don't forget to go where the water washed away all that sand too.
Yeah. So you can see we barely had any rain since they backfilled everything. Now you can start to tell, well, that's a huge crack getting bigger. You know, you can tell where water's been dripping. Yeah, this crack is getting bigger too. So So all those panels on their sides having the same issue. Like they just cannot be latched to on anything. It comes right off. Look. So and you see that crack? Yeah. Like lots of them are cracked. Yeah, over there too. Over there too. Then you have a long distance without even a staple to secure it. Yeah, over here, like somebody, when like stapler happy, look how many staplers they put at this area. That none of them really doing anything, but they crack lots of stuff. Look how many cracks. So you have a gap in between. You know, they don't really latch to anything anyways. So this is the area where they buried the log. So we're gonna. So we had to dig this log out again. Well, uncover it because we do not know how long this is. Since you know each time they just pile it up, try to cover it up with sand. So here's where that is, really close to the stairs on the front door, by the front door. So yeah, so this log is about 4 or 5 inches in diameter. You know, it's a huge one, it won't move at all. Can you hold this for me? My hands are dirty. Well, then go ahead and measure it since you have it on your hand. Yeah, so it's, you know, 4 inch.
Measure the length that it's sticking out. Hold on.
It's more than.
Hold on, let me pull it. Here.
I mean, if you.
Don't dig any further.
Yeah, the shell is all the way in there. Look. Yeah, it's literally all the way in there. That's like a
12.
13.
Almost 13.
Yeah, no, it's right here. It's actually over 13.
It's over 13.
Yeah, so, you know, just sticking out of the skirting, but there's no telling how long it's in there. So we cover it up like they do.
Should we stick a flag there?
No, I know where that is. Can't get that.
Make sure you showed that you covered it up.
Yeah. I mean, this area is always a trouble area. You can even see the vapor barriers they use inside, just sticking out. And that is, you know, the concrete report. While we are at here, you can see all those large cracks all the way, almost all the way down. You know, on the platform in the front. That's the front door. Then this side too, you have a large crack almost all the way down.
That siding looks absolutely horrible from a distance.
Then here too. Yeah, then that one inside too, the huge crack. So, I know we paid like $1,000 for this. Yeah, the siding is horrible.
It looks horrible.
Since
Even
very.
Even filming it from here, you can see where it's all bowed out and hanging and not even attached.
Yeah, since the very beginning it's like that. We just thought, you know, they're going to do some patch up work, but you know they never did. So then, yeah. So if you look at the picture they took for the FHA inspection report, they conveniently leave this part out.
And this is sand. You want me to show them it's sand?
So that's where they cut off their picture.
Look.
The whole place is flooded.
Look.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
That's
I know.
sand.
You can just tell that's all sand. Like those just all sand. I mean, that's just crazy. Not to mention, you see how much soil, I mean sand, got washed away under that box, the concrete box.
There's sticks and
And
stuff
they are
underneath it.
they are totally okay with it. You know.
You need to stand back from here and zoom in. You can see all kinds
I know,
of
I
stuff
has
under
that covered
there.
already.
No, a piece of the wood is falling off. Come back here.
And this is actually bent. I don't know if it's supposed like that or not straight or what.
You can see a piece of wood hanging
I know. So this is not properly graded. It's because this is right next to the trailer. My understanding is within like certain how many feet? They told you like 100 feet, 20 feet, whatever.
Go back and look. I don't remember.
Yeah, they said all around
We
there.
went in the backyard and they said they couldn't be that far away.
No, that's not what it is.
Back over there.
No, that's not. That has nothing to do with it. They said within certain feet, you know, has to be properly graded, which you can definitely tell. This is not properly graded. I mean, you have a huge sinkhole here. If you go back look at our previous videos, that's why the water stays here, because it's a massive sinkhole. And I almost lost one of my boots around this area too. I mean, you can tell why, because it's all sand and they didn't compact anything. So once it starts to rain, it's a sinkhole. Yeah. So this is a pile I think they've been using to backfill the backside of the trailer. Even from the report or photos they took for the report, you can tell, you know, this mess here looks just awful. Look how huge the gap is below it. And you can see all those erosions. You can see all those little branches they use, you know, to backfill. Those gonna be rotten away. Basically, you're attracting insects. Look at that. Hey, babe, come here. What is that? Hurry. You see that little thing with wing?
I think I took a picture of one of those already.
Is that what I think it is?
Let me take a picture.
You see what I'm looking at, right? Is that little ant looking thing with wing?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so many rotten wood.
Well, I got video and pictures. Oh wait, hold on.
So look at all those butts that going somewhere. Huh. They're all in pairs. That's strange. And over here too, that's in pairs. Huh. Well, that's new. Oh, I'm scared to look inside, but you can see all those gaps underneath the skirting. Yeah, cracks like that.
Can I send you the video clip of the bugs?
Not right now.
I think I videoed 4 of them.
Okay, they're all in pairs, like the ones I have seen. For whatever reason.
Oh, there's more chrysalis.
No, there's a wasp.
Yeah, they're building nests.
So right there.
There's something at that end too.
So, okay, hold on. I think it's here. Yeah. Let me turn on the light. You can see, well, let me put this off. Yeah, you can see inside this OSB board is not really nailed together all the way. You can both see inside. Not to mention this staple right here. Look. Yeah, it's not nailed together. can just put this back with hand, so that tells you how tight that thing is. I mean, so here is the access door for the on the skirting for underneath the trailer. I'm pretty sure the inspector didn't go in there at all. Not to mention that there are a bunch of puncture holes underneath, which I captured with when I went down there. So if you need a footage of that, just let me know. But clearly it's not on the report because this door doesn't even close anymore, as you can tell. That tells you something's been going on. Oh, scared.
Why is the air conditioner on?
So I guess they left the AC on. You know.
Are they just running up my power bill on purpose? What the hell is that doing?
So this one is just literally sitting in dirt, and you can see the erosion in this area. That's like 6 inches, like between here and here. So now look at that. Yeah, this over here, definitely you're gonna have some water pooling right here. You see, I can almost, you can stick my hand out down there. Yeah, like they didn't even make sure this one is flat and compacted, so the AC definitely gonna have a problem in the future.
You need the tape measure, babe? Or you can just stick your hand out there?
I just stuck my hand down there. This side too. Look at that. I can stick my fingers down there, so that tells you how soft. Look. It's like really soft, just sand. Yeah, very easy to get eroded. Yeah, I guess now we know why they left the AC on. That's why in one day there's like, you know, we had some.
I just took a video showing how easily I could push my finger in the dirt around it.
Yeah, I did that already. Then of course this side too, you can see the erosion.
No, by the AC.
That's a huge problem. Will they use like debris like fill the whole side, the whole back side of the trailer?
And they have a picture of all the debris backfilling on the, what do you call it?
Yeah, the report. Yeah, so it's mixed with, you know, rotten leaves, sticks, and all that.
Is that another one of those bugs? What's another one of those bugs?
And yeah, those bugs are all over. So, you know, if you use stuff like this, you know, or rotten and stuff, that would attract all kinds of bugs.
Take a video of that one.
So, you know, so that's that.
Oh,
What?
was that off?
Yeah, it just fell off. It was like this when we came, but it's been like this. They never bother even trying to put a few screws in. That tells you.
Did you show they backfilled our well with sand too, not even dirt? Is with sand too? It wasn't even filled in with dirt. They used the same sand.
No, that's concrete.
No, around it.
This is concrete.
The top of it's concrete, but they put the other. They put sand instead of dirt. Oh, sorry. So where they should have used dirt on all of our property, they used sand. That's what I'm trying to say. It looks like we live on the beach.
All right, so that's about it. Let me show you where the dumped paint real quick. If that has not been soaked up by the soil yet. Well, I guess it's gone now because 2 days ago it was around here, but I got that on video, so.
Remind me to mention that they need to tell them to come turn off the AC.
All right, hold on.
We'll talk to them on Monday.
Yeah, I forgot to show the gaps around here. So that panel has a crack on it. This one has a bigger crack and it's twisted, this panel.
Warped.
So, and over here, you can definitely tell it's off.
That trim piece doesn't even fit on.
Yeah, that trim piece right here, they need to do something about it because clearly it's, you know, they did not install properly. It's not even straight. So, yeah, just so many problems to show. This side, that's on the septic tank side. You can see all those latches for the first starter strip is actually behind the skirting, so there's no way this thing latches onto anything. It's impossible. That's why they just hang here. Yeah, look at that. Only that end has a little bit, but you know, that's not gonna do much. Yeah, over here too. Like this one won't even go inside to latch onto it. It's just, then you have this one just hanging there, but it's been like this since the very beginning and nobody did anything. Yeah, you can see those gaps all the way inside.